Good day, everybody. It's me, Engconn, and well, you should know my little buddy Chibrashka by now. And he's my trusty little sidekick and good luck charm, and my little co-host. And well, he just loves to be around me. In today's video, we're going to do a little bit of crafting, and unfortunately, as I mentioned in previous videos, especially for leveling up to get a energy health bar, as you see by my camera, my hunger bar, the second one, you can't see it. So I'm going to turn around and chomp on a carrot, and I'm going to chomp on a cucumber, and now you see the green bar beside my face there left is starting to climb. So your hunger bar is going to take care of it, but you notice that the energy bar is the new player. That top bar will always stay around that much. Now it's like example, I'm going to take my shovel out. Which one here is my shovel is, yeah, number 4, here we go. I take my shovel out and I can't dig, see, insufficient. And as a new player, it's really hard to get that energy bar up. So to do this, you need to craft some stuff. And unfortunately, you're going to be a new player, and as I mentioned, certain items are going to be difficult to get. So you know that on your skills, when we go to the skills, we go to cooking. You can make tea, baked potato, coffee. Well, the tea will help you with comfort, give you a little bit of the energy back up. But what really helps you is like the marshmallow on the stick. It's a sugar fix, right? So this will be important. And you can also make cocoa. So, but now the cocoa is good. It's a little, people find it expensive to make. But on the other hand, this one does a balance of the comfort and the energy. So this one will, be a backup in case. Otherwise, you'll be going to the vending machines and, buying the pops and juice or the Coca-Colas or Monkey Colas, whatever they got. Or this stuff will help you too with energy, but it gets a little expensive. So we're going to enter the grocery store in Winding River. I've checked even Mosquito. Everything is sold out, unfortunately, and I don't have all that silver to do this, but to craft what I know that's important, I always have a supply of carrots and cucumbers and salt, because after a little bit of crafting, you start making pickled cucumbers, and that kind of helps satisfy hunger as well as it levels you up. So most important, you know that you can make the sausages. So at 135 for a quick snack, it's quite important to buy a couple of these. I'm able to buy pasteurized milk. I will buy 5 of these because I'm actually unsure which milk we can use for cocoa. I believe we have a variant here, but the cocoa I'm able to buy here as well, and I can get 10 pieces. Now the nice thing about the drinks, the tea, coffee, and the cocoa is when you make one, you get 6 portions. So at least, okay, a little expensive, but you can do it 6 times per one drink. It only depends on the quality. So if you get a 10-10, that's perfect. You're going to get a boost. If you get a 310, well, you'll get a little bit, but it won't be as good. So the rating is very good, very important. So this video, we are going to go craft at the cottage, okay? So I'm going to buy at least 1 cocoa for now, at least to show how the crafting works. And I will have to buy, maybe I'll buy 2 or 3 condensed milk, because I'm not sure which one for the cocoa we need. In some recipes there is a couple of milks. Now as you notice here, it says items cannot be returned. As well, guys, be careful that when you buy something, everything is in Russian, of course, but there is the English version. When you click on it, it gives you the information here, and you can also, like, you scroll mouse, you can make it big, small, look at all of the objects, like you can spin it around, all kinds of stuff. So you can have a little fun with the products. And they give usually a slight idea of what you're reading, of what it's about, okay? Now I did want to pick up marshmallows, but see, like in all the stores, so for the new players, this is really bad for you guys, because you look at that, we need 43, and that means I'm going to have 160 marshmallows. Like, that's just kind of rude. I don't need 10 packs of that. That's 160 marshmallows. Like, if you want the power level, okay, that might be good, but we're not doing that in this case. So I'm not going to worry about marshmallows right now, because I'm going to get it from cocoa anyway. So, and especially if it's raining, if the weather is bad, your comfort level is going to drop, energy is going to drop, and so the cocoa is maybe a better investment for those who can. Look at the coffee. There's no way that a new player is going to have 349 silver for a long time. So this is unfortunate in these two things. And I've played this game for months, and the chance of getting this in stock, in like real time months, like I rarely see these things. If they do get stock, they're bought so fast that if you're not lucky, well, that's just the way it goes. So the alternative route is at least try it if you can get cocoa, and at least buy. We'll find out which milk. It could even be the powdered milk for all, and I'm not sure which one it is. But for now, we will just take these two. Once we figure it out, that'll be it. Because I don't make much cocoa. I usually make teas and coffee, and I hadn't made cocoa for ages. So, and I'm at the level in my other account that it's kind of I don't need to in the beginning. So we bought what we need. Now in the Winding Rivers, the only place where you go, so you go to the farmer's market, because here, don't forget, everything you buy, guys, when you enter, right, it's like after you buy it, you can't return the item. So be aware of that. So if you're in the material store, hardware store, you are able to return things within 1 game day, providing you don't use it. So make sure you don't use it. So if you buy a lure and went, I already have it, or you make a mistake, you feel something better, you can return it, because it says here, see it says Y, return the item. So if you press the Y key, all right, anything that's blacked out can't be returned. But I didn't buy nothing from the farmer's market that I can return, right? So in this case, we're going to go in there now. So when we go into here, all right, so now we have feed products. Don't worry about this, but see it says item cannot be returned, and you need ground bait at 15% before you can start using this. But it's still, and it gives you where it's orange. If you see the orange, it means you don't have the ability. So anything with an orange circle, it means your skill you don't have, and or your percentage in the skilling level is not up. So homemade products, same thing here, cannot be returned. So anything consumable cannot be returned. You see, so once you buy it, you buy it. So very important. At least grab a couple of potatoes. I usually try to stay stocked, especially in the beginning. Get the potatoes going. And sure, yeah, for $2.48, buy 10 eggs. As I said, it really helps with the crafting for the first part. I've got 30 eggs now, so this is kind of cool. It's a bit of a start. So you spend a little silver and you think about it, okay? So consumables cannot be returned. So if you go into the hardware store, like example here, like you can, if you didn't use it, so I'll give you an example. We go to the hardware store, it says Y, return the item, and you see I didn't use my shovel yet, and I bought it and can't use it. I haven't been able to use it, and I've got what, level 10. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. You're just unable to do it unless you're going to be crafting. So it's very important, even the tea kettle. So the minute you use the items, and this one here is item purchased from a different store, so I can't return it from here. You see, so it's the other thing. So be sure wherever you bought something, you can only do it from the same store. Okay, so of course I'll never return these because these objects will be used. So that's just little things, guys, you got to think about. So you can return items if you haven't used them. Okay, and if it's locked out, they'll give you the reason why. Okay, purchased by a different player, which was sent to me, which you need the premium to send things to other people, otherwise you can't. Also purchased from a different store. So yeah, I don't know where this came from, so we can't do anything about it. Okay, so when you get them, be very careful. So that's another key point to the video. Okay, so now we're going to go to the cottage. Okay, and we already got 10 minutes on the video here, so we're actually going to end it after we go to the cottage. So at least you got the idea of the shopping, what's really important for being a new player, of what you're going to get. So unfortunately, the stuff you really need is going to be hard to get, so I'll give you the alternative methods to at least build up, and then we're going to try to get some harvesting going, because getting the worms, because you're going to be paying about 10 silver for, or 5 to 10 silver for worms, and you could be using them, and if you're catching small non-marker fish, and well, your worms, you'll start having a deficit. So it's quite important, okay, to think about that. So we're going to travel to the cottage, and after I get here, I'll end the video here, because this one is about the shopping and learning about what you can return, not return. So if you don't use it, you have 1 real-time hour or 1 in-game day to return anything that you didn't use. All food is consumable. So once you click that button, just like your skills, once you click the skill, there's no going back. Okay? So got to be very careful there. All right. So we're back at the cottage. Our next video, we're going to start here. We're going to do some crafting. Okay? And we'll look to see as the recipes, and you'll see what items you need. And I will, as I open up the crafting, I will be making more videos to show you the recipes you need for the future, because you don't know the recipe until you burn the match and burn the wood. So yeah, it's something else, so you need to make a log of what you're doing. So Chibrashka and I say goodbye for now, and hope you enjoy your shopping experiences in Russian Fishing 4. See you in the next vid.